And now, as you can see, he's back to his main form. He's stripped. And this is where like Cardiel will do Cardiel shenanigans. Honestly, Cardiel is one of the best champions here, and I will show you why on the next one. Because in this form, he can just put revive on death, and he can heal, and he can join the attack, and he can do ally attack to boost the damage. Because so far I've done almost 70 million damage, and like in this one he boosts the damage. Okay, on the other form he put block buffs. Okay, and if you build him with accuracy, which is something that people actually don't care about whenever they build their Cardiel, because Cardiel does put fear on his A1, and that actually came in clutch on the annoying form where like you're not supposed to do damage. So we will get there. Once we will get there, we'll show you what's he capable of doing. Right now we're just doing damage, because in this form you just do damage and you try to stay alive. Nekmothar, I wouldn't say Nekmothar is a must. Nekmothar is here literally just for the leech, for the decrease attack and decrease speed. For the leech I have Toshiro doing that. So Toshiro literally is there because he's my best PBE nuker. You could replace him with any nuker. You could actually put yeah, what's his name? Bro, stop attacking, man. I hate this form. What does this form do? Why does he keep attacking someone until he kills? Attack one enemy for attack. Remove all buffs from positively. Increase attack. Decrease. Okay, he will switch the buffs into debuffs. Increase the damage by 10% for each buff covered. If the damage dealt by this skill is equal to greater 20%, repeat this attack. So we want him to do it less than 20%. So on this form you have to have no buffs, but he does it like right after he switched the form, so there is nothing I can do, to be honest. And wait, this is the form where you're not supposed to deal damage. As you can see, every time someone attack they hurt themselves, so you're not supposed to do any damage here. Just A1, and the only one that is using something that's not A1 is literally Nekmothar, because he's trying to Nekmothar is trying to put the leech, and the leech is what keeps my team alive. And does he ignore block damage? Maybe there is an argument about me building a Kresk here, because the Kresk will have, you know, like as an example, he tried to attack here, but he didn't do 20% damage. So because of that, he did not repeat the attack, right? Ah, man, I miss Lydia already. Lydia did so much. I need him to switch to the other form just to show you why Cardiel is insane. Okay, he's gonna switch the form back to the damage dealing one, and he's trying to do as much damage as possible, to be honest, but we're trying also to do as much damage as possible. It's a bit chaotic. I think this is the 4th difficulty, so this is not supposed to be one of the easy difficulties, but so far I haven't re-geared anything. I'm just using my arena, my Hydra champions, which are built in like an end game gear, so the gear could be the one carrying. As an example, you saw like Marius there is stepping the increase speed. The goal is to get to 65 turns. So I don't know if that's doable or not. We need a champion. We need a champion that can put decrease attack on a switch form. Is there a champion that can do that? I think the only champion that can trigger anything when there is a switching form is Marius. There is a fusion. I don't remember what it does. Wait, isn't it Marius only? Someone correct me in the comments, please, because we need a champion that can put decrease attack when the boss is switch form. So this is the one where you actually need to fear him, I think. Let's see. But to be fair, you can literally forget everything about the fear, because the fear, remember, it's 50%, so it's not a guaranteed thing. They are trying to make fear more meta thing, but like they can't. The problem with fear is that it's not a guaranteed CC, right? Dude, Toshiro is just insane. I freaking love my Toshiro. Do you guys think Toshiro will do damage more or Marius? Okay, put your expectation in the comment section below. Let's see. My Marius is in just insane gear. That's all I can tell you. Plus that we have increased defense on Marius. We don't have increased attack on Toshiro. So by the way, there is another video. I explained more stuff about Chimera. You can watch the previous video. And this video is like we're trying to look up if there are something else that we need to be aware of. Someone pulled Gaius, someone ascended Gaius. Imagine pulling Gaius and instantly ascending it. Like, okay. Dude, I was like, okay. I'm like, then it's like, wait, okay, what? That's literally Hex. See what's happening. He's stripped. I think it's about time until he should be switching form anytime soon. Let's see. I think I need to make my Lydia. Wait, you know what I should be doing? I shouldn't be putting buffs when the stupid form. Yeah, I think that's okay. That actually could do it. You should not be putting buffs during the form of the scuffed lion. Okay, so this is where we need the Lydia. So as you can see, this is the Viper form, the poison one, the strip one, and this is where like Lydia is one of the best champions in the game. For Lydia can lock him out, lock his active abilities. Oh my, yeah, you can see now she did block his active skill, so he can't do his thing, which is like strip my team, replace the buffs with poison or something, put 3 poison and then extend the poison. So he's basically useless. So, I was testing out lots of champions, and I actually found out that Cell of the Drake is legit the best reviver you could use in Chimera. And it's just amazing. It's like Sifi, but the Sifi you want for the Chimera, because the problem with Sifi is that it put block buffs, and then whenever like the bosses switch to the Viper form, they will steal your buffs, and then there is block buffs, then you have to deal with stripping that. But since we don't have block buff in the entire team, he can't steal block buff, which means Lydia can immediately use the block active skill, and that's not the end of the world. That's not the best part. So she's a reviver that does heal. If you build her with Relentless, she's going to heal more, and she has an A1 that decrease the speed. So if you turn off her A2, you're just going to get, like, as you can see, you're going to have decrease the speed up all the time. And if you are playing, you would know how much is it important to have more DPS champions. So you need to get as much debuffs as possible from your supported champions. As an example, here I have Lydia with the decreased defense. We can increase the speed and strengthen, and here I have alive protection whenever she revives, and we have decreased the speed. So those two supported champions were able to put all the necessary stuff I need from a supported champion. In fact, before the Cell of the Drake, I had to use a 3 support, and because of Cell of the Drake, I'm not just like, this is by the way the highest damage I'm able to put with using the same DPS champions, which is I think my previous best was 130. I still haven't saved any key. I'm just testing out the champions because I would like to see what would it happen. I have Ecclesia. I'm not gonna use Ecclesia still because I'm having fun trying to learn more about the boss and what situations I need from my champions to do. And you can see myself, the Drake, have a 5-star soul that I was never able to use because there was no appealing content where I need a reviver to land brimstone, and in Hydra you need block debuffs. But here you actually I don't recommend having block debuffs for one simple reason, is that the Viper form will always strip you and they will steal your block debuff. Then you have to care about stripping that and then landing the block active skill, when all you need to do is just don't have block debuff, just have Cell of the Drake. And you can see this is by far my most amount of damage as of today. This is, I think, my 5th or 6th attempt number 6, and you can see because of that I was able to output 28 million damage. And before of that, I had to use Cell of the Drake and Nekmothar. Nekmothar was able to do like 5 to 6 million. So I increased my damage by 20 million just by having Cell of the Drake. And we explained... So far, we've explained to... I think I need to save this screenshot. We've explained most of the forms. So we've explained how to deal with Ram and how to deal with Viper. So dealing with Viper, easy. Just don't have block buffs. Just have Cell of the Drake. This is actually the best solution so far. So I think that's going to be the end of explaining how does Chimera work for now. If I find anything different, I will actually make a video about it and let you guys know. Thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's free. Help doesn't cost you anything but help out our channel. So appreciate everything and best of luck. Peace.